Welcome back to 405 Backyard Barbecue. I'm Tim Tabor, and today we're gonna make my steak Fandangos, is what I call them. So, what we're gonna do is, it'll be sirloin steak wrapped with bacon, and it'll have in the middle some cream cheese, a couple pieces of jalapeno, and then you just stick them together with some toothpicks, and then put a little AP seasoning on them and some of the Killer Hog barbecue rub from Malcolm Reed and How to Barbecue Right People. They do it up right with their rubs up there, so we're gonna put a little bit of that on them. And so let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to cut up this steak. And what I like to use on this is these are just petite sirloins. They're not very expensive. And you don't need a real expensive cut of steak for this particular thing, because you have the bacon fat, you have the, you have the cream cheese, and you're gonna have the jalapenos for flavor, plus, the steak. We just use the petite sirloins. You don't need a ribeye or anything like that. These work just fine. You'll see that they're great. So, and when you cut these up, what I try to do is I just kind of try to cut an inch strip, right around an inch and a half strip, like that. And then I'll just cut them in like 1 inch little cubes.
Be careful, there's a lot of steak here.
What is wrong with you? So, you get them 1 inch, just like that. And I'm gonna cut the rest of this steak up real quick, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now that we got the steak all cut, what we're gonna do is we're gonna assemble. So you wanna get some bacon. I got these full pieces of bacon, and I cut them in half. And they're, it don't have to be the thickest bacon in the world, but it's gotta be thick enough to where it can hold together whenever you're just gonna wrap these. So you'll take a piece of steak, throw it right in the center there. Take a piece of your cut up cream cheese, and the cream cheese is just, just cutting little blocks and then making, little 1/4 inch pieces. Then I take a jalapeno or two, which 2 seems to work better. Then you kind of stretch it up, stretch the bacon up, stretch this bacon up like that. Then I usually use 2 of the, and that's just me. You can just use 1 if you want, but I like to have 2 toothpicks, which I can't say toothpicks today, obviously. But see, that's right there. That's a Fandango right there. And we'll cook these on the Kamado today, and you'll see that you just cook the bacon till the bacon's done, and then your sirloin in the center should be around medium rare. So it's really good for us.
Ooh, those jalapenos. I can smell them.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on assembling these. Get them ready for out on the grill. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna see if Emma, my daughter, can make one of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot.
This is a lovely thing to make if you want to get your family involved.
And whenever you're making these, make sure you get the nicer toothpicks, because the ones that are a little bit more sturdy, because they will be under a little bit of pressure.
We got the good ones, or else they would be worse. Do you get the point?
I got you.
It's that sharp wit I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh, that's great, Emma.
Good job.
Push it on.
Yeah, you got it.
Push that one. There you go.
Okay, so Dad's retiring and Emma's taking over. That's what's happening. Yeah. Good job, Em.
Okay, after you get them all constructed and ready to go, we're gonna season them. So the first thing I do is I just put my AP seasoning on there, which my AP seasoning is like 1 part salt, 1 part garlic pepper, and then a 1/2 part like coarse black pepper. I just mix it all up, so I just hit all of them like this. Try to make sure you're getting all of them kind of hit. Right there. Oh, I can smell that pepper. And then, what I like to hit them, I'm gonna hit these with is this is the Killer Hogs, the barbecue rub, and it's from How to Barbecue Right's Malcolm Reed, which if you haven't seen his channel or watched any of his videos or bought any of his products, you really need to, because he's got really good stuff and really good recipes. So then I'll just hit the tops of all these right here. It's got a great color, it's got a great barbecue flavor. So just want to hit all of them. Just like this.
Oh, that smells so good.
So then what I'm going to do after this is I'll just flip them all over, kind of flip them all over in here, and then I'm going to hit them with the same way with the rub, and then we'll take them out on the grill, and we'll take them out to the grill, and I'll show you how I fire up the grill and all that. Okay, so what we're going to cook the Fandangos on today is the Kamado Joe Classic, and we'll start it off by putting some lump charcoal in it. Just kind of arrange it down in there. And then we're gonna put a cube down in here to get it started.
What's that cube?
It's just a lighter cube.
Lighter cube. Hardly know her cube.
Don't cinch the hair on your arms.
And we'll let that go until we can back it off and get the temperature right on the fire. So we got this up to around 350 to 400 degrees on the Kamado, and I'm gonna do these in batches because there's a lot of them. You get that much bacon going on the grill, it seems to flare up and stuff. So I'll just throw, batches out here, kind of throw them on there. You can hear them sizzling. I try to lay them with the bacon kind of shielding them, the meat and stuff. Because you can have some cream cheese going out of the side of them and stuff. They can get a little bit messy, but they're well worth it, I promise.
Would you say it's hard to pick which one to use?
What is wrong with you? Okay, so after about 5 minutes, you're gonna flip these again. Now, I don't know if I said this before, but we're running direct heat, but the grate is up on the top level of this Kamado. And it usually, I'm trying to keep it around, 350 to 400 degrees. There you can see. There. Are getting nice. Got some good color on some of them. And what we'll do is we'll flip them over. They'll go for another 5 minutes or so. I'll take a look at them, and I just kind of go by look. Looks like I'm cooking a little hotter over here, so I'll throw a couple more of these ones over there. And be right back after this next 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been another 5 minutes, and if you look at them, yeah, they're looking good. So what I'll do is grab a tin, and I like the way these are looking. Some of them are, you know, a little bit less cooked than the others, but I guarantee you they'll all be good. And then we just pick them up. You can see that some of that cream cheese kind of comes out of them, but that's all right.
The bacon soaks up the flavor anyways, so.
Oh, they're so good. Getting hot?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna pick all these up, put them in here, and the next time you guys see me, we'll have all these cooked, and I'll show you them, and we'll do a little taste test. So here we go. They're all off the grill, as you can see. They're looking pretty good. Got pretty good color on them. So I guess I just need to try one. So I'm gonna try this right here.
Look at that cream cheese just oozing out the side.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try one. It's nice to meet you.
So these are pretty good, especially for like tailgates, stuff like that. It's really good.
What do you think, Mom?
They're so good.
Yeah, pretty good.
So anybody who, you know, I've given these to, they've loved them. So try this out. Try this recipe out. And it doesn't really matter about the rub at the end. I mean, I use the AP and then I use the barbecue rub. They're, you know, one of my favorites. But, you know, try whatever you want on it, and just, you know, the way you cook it out on the Kamado over that direct heat at about 350 to 400, 5 minutes on each side. They turn out great. Or just, you know, keep looking at them. If you don't think they're done quite well on the bacon enough, you can go a little bit longer than 5 minutes on each side. You know, kind of up to you. But if you like what we're doing on this channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. You'll get any of the videos I make. And have a good day.